Yeah, but it'll catch up once I start recording.
Chance.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming back with more Ultimate Team. I'm trying to get up as much gameplay as I can for you guys. It's just been very hard. If you see my last couple of videos that I put up, you'll know why. I don't like putting up incomplete games, you know, but it's just like everyone I play against quits. And that's not me patting myself on the back. You'll see it. You'll see it when the game when I post them, or you know, check out the games I posted. Well, that's a great start for him. So it's been really hard. It's been really hard for me to put up games. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the league right now. I was talking about this in my last video about Brady and the AFC East. If Brady gets suspended, then that puts a whole different view on things as far as the league goes. Because you could pencil in the Patriots, like I said, you could pencil them in to pretty much go to the playoffs every year, and you know, with a great chance, better than average chance of getting to the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna go for that again. But I know what I'm gonna do this time. As I see what he's doing, he's blitzing me off the edge, which is fine. If I can just do this enough, let's see. Yep, he tried it, but it wasn't going to work twice. There we go, Gronkowski. I'm going to go for it on fourth down. This guy's got nothing on me. He's just all blitz, which is fine. All I want is a first down right now, and then I'll worry about the rest from there. Now, is he going to be smart and cover, or is he going to try and send heat? Yeah, he's going to try and send heat, which is fine. I'll take the heat. Get that first down, Cruz. Did they give me the first? Yeah, better give me the first. All right. So now we're back in the game. I know exactly what to do against this guy. See, guys that are blitz heavy, best thing to do is hit them with screens. They were talking about Tony Romo. Speaking of the AFC and NFC East and all that, Romo thinks that his offensive line is going to extend his career, which it very well might, because he's been playing behind that line, and he's been making less mistakes. He's getting hit less. We'll see. We'll see. For Giants fans' sake, I hope not, because we don't want to see Romo's career get extended. Yeah, this guy's very blitz heavy. He almost got me that time too, but we got it. We got this covered. Ooh, I don't know if this is a smart move. No, this is not a smart move. All right, I know what I'm going to do here. Actually, wait a second. I'm going to do something else. Yeah, that's what I like. What is that? Really, Eli? That's the throw you're gonna give me? That's fucking horseshit right there. That's the throw that Eli's gonna give me? Is that sorry ass little throw? Like, fuck, man, holy shit. Run a screen again. There we go. See? He's leaving that open for me. I don't want to keep being a bitch though and just keep throwing screens. This guy loves to blitz though, I can tell you that. It's kind of foolish, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, baby. I thought I was going to get out of bounds. I thought I was going to go out of bounds. I didn't think I was going to catch that. I want to run the ball, but he's like stacking the line so heavy that it's hard. But I got Walter Payton, so he can fight for a couple yards for me. Come on. This drive is actually taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, because he's got me on a couple of fourth downs. I'm not nervous, but I know one bad hit and I'm screwed. Thank you. There we go. Now everyone's talking about the two quarterbacks, Mariota and Winston. That should be interesting to watch. For my money, I'll take the pocket passer any day of the week. I don't think it takes skill to run with your quarterback. I don't think running quarterbacks win. So I'll take the pocket passer any day of the week. You guys know that. And anyone that wants to challenge me on that or argue with me about that is fine. Give me legitimate proof. And don't tell me Russell Wilson, because Russell Wilson only won because of his defense. I've said that a million times. I'm going to keep saying it. Now, can I hit this guy with another screen? Let's find out. He wants to keep blitzing me. He's ready for it this time. I threw it! I threw the fucking ball! Now I gotta take a field goal, which I don't like doing. Because Eli can't throw the fucking ball. Holy shit. It would be nice if Eli could throw the fucking ball. This is twice now. The first time he throws it to the ground, and now this time. Shit, man. That drive took way, way longer than I wanted to, and I only got 3 fucking faggot points out of it. I hate that. That should have been way. I should have definitely scored a touchdown on that. He was smart though on that last play. He had me covered as far as the screen, but I had my other play open. I was trying to throw the ball. I couldn't throw it. Let's see what this guy's all about. Plaxico Burress at tight end. That's a nice one. Never seen that before. There we go. Should have been hit behind the, in the backfield. You know what I love? I love when you do the same thing that the other guy does, where you blitz your guys or whatever, and somehow they get free, but you can't. This is going to be tough to stop. But we'll figure it out. I've gone up against better than this before plenty of times. So yeah, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but let me get back to Romo for a second. He's been playing the way he's been playing behind his line. He makes less mistakes. He gets hit less. He's got a bad back, so that you have to factor that in. But I don't know about him extending his career. I mean, I don't know how old. I think he's 36 now. So I think he's like 35 or 36. So he's going to play for another 4 or 5 years anyway, assuming that he doesn't get, a serious injury. And whether I like to admit it or not, or whether I like him or not, he is a good quarterback. He's probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league. If he would win a Super Bowl, he would probably be in the Hall of Fame. He's got the numbers for it. He just doesn't have the Super Bowl. So, like I said, I can't knock the guy. He's good. There's any way you slice it, he's good. But like I said, we got to see what happens with him. Now the other thing that's going on too is the Seahawks are they want to sign Russell Wilson, but they don't know how much they want to pay him. They're having second thoughts about making him the highest paid quarterback in the league, which I don't blame him. The guy, you put Russell Wilson, okay? You put Russell Wilson on any other team that does not have the kind of defense that he has, and he's a below average quarterback, okay? You look at the regular season, okay? I think he went something like 8 games where he threw for less than 200 yards. I mean you're gonna call that a good quarterback? You're gonna call that a good quarterback? And yeah, I saw a picture someone posted a picture. It had Russell Wilson, Michael Jordan, and some other guy. I don't remember who. And the guy writes underneath it, two legends. Really? You're going to call Russell Wilson, who's been in the league for 3 years? Russell Wilson, who's been in the league 3 years playing behind, an all-time defense, and you're going to call him a legend? Like, get the fuck out of here. He wasn't the Super Bowl MVP in his Super Bowl. He was a defensive guy. Okay? So, he's a legend. Well, why? Because he can run with his big deal. Hey, yeah, go play baseball. I hate all these guys that just suck the dicks of running quarterbacks. Running quarterbacks aren't good. They're just not. You take a running quarterback and you put him up against a good defense that can stop that nonsense, and they have to stand back there and throw the ball. They can't do it. Okay? Look at the Packers. The Packers had an epic, colossal collapse that let them back that let them back in the game and let the Seahawks win. Okay? Everything that you could possibly think of in the world had to go right for Seattle to win that game, and it did. 2-point conversion, they got it. Onside kick, they got it. Like, I mean, you name it, everything had to go right for them to win that game. And good for them, they did it. But it wasn't because of Wilson. Wilson played like garbage in that game. Absolute garbage until the fourth quarter. I think he threw, if I'm not mistaken, I think he threw 3 interceptions in that game. But he's a legend. Get the fuck out of here, legend. So my point being is that running quarterbacks do not win. Okay? And until they win, and they do it consistently, I'm not going to change my thoughts on that. Come on, Gronkowski. You can't break a little pussy tackle like that. Holy shit. Now here's where it gets a little dodgy, because he's gonna send a ton of heat here. Yeah, here it comes. So I gotta get this ball off quick and deep. Unless he's trying to bait me. No, he's sending the heat, and I'm gonna get. I thought I was gonna get sacked. I almost did. But right now, all I want to do is get into field goal range at least. If I get into field goal range, then I'm happy. But see, I was saying before about the stuff that I think is trash. What this guy's doing is trash too. He's just blitzing everybody. Like, that's not fucking skill. Just blitz me so I have to rush to throw every fucking play. Ooh, real skill. How about you user a guy and cover a guy and all that? No, just send heat. Just keep sending heat. Just gay. And the heat's coming again. Ah! I overthrew that. That's fine. It doesn't matter. But my point being, like I said, running quarterbacks do not win, and until they win consistently, I'm gonna keep saying it. Russell Wilson got his because of his defense. All right. Kaepernick is so bad that he's asking Kurt Warner to help train him how to throw the fucking ball. Okay, that's how bad he is. Cam Newton hasn't won shit. Dog Killer Vic hasn't won shit. Donovan McNabb didn't win shit. Someone actually said to me one time, Otto Graham. Ever hear of Otto Graham? Yeah, Otto Graham with his whopping, because I guess in this guy's mind, Otto Graham was a running quarterback. Otto Graham's career rushing yards was like 680 or something. And not only that, you have to go all the way back to Otto Graham to try and prove a point to me? That just shows me all I need to know. Alright, Steve McNair never won shit. He got to a Super Bowl, didn't win. McNabb, same thing, like I said. Got to a Super Bowl, didn't win. Dante Culpepper, didn't win. The dog killer we already talked about. He's never even been to the Super Bowl. Who else? Kaepernick. I already talked about him. I mean, what more examples do I need? And how many more tackles is this guy going to break? How many more examples do I need of guys that just running quarterbacks that don't win? I'll go back to Vic for a second. His first year with the Eagles, okay, he had something like 20 touchdowns with no interceptions or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. And he went to the playoffs that year against the Bears, and the Bears were a nasty defense at that time. They had Briggs, they had Urlacher, they had a bunch of guys. They had a nasty defense. And yeah, here we go, rubbing our quarterback, because that takes skill to do that. Everyone's covered, so let's just take off like a faggot. So he gets in the playoffs against a nasty defense, a Bears defense, and he threw 3 picks because he tried to run around. They stopped him. They stopped him every time he tried to run, so he had to actually stand back there and throw the ball, and he threw 3 picks, and they lost the game. They actually got killed in that game. So I don't hear this bullshit about running quarterbacks and how they're so good. People use it in Madden because it's a cheese thing to do. It's nothing but cheese. This game's not looking too good for me, which kind of sucks because I'm on the verge of the playoffs right now, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get there. Just get a stop. Look at this. And he doesn't even fumble. So what else is going on? Oh, Ed Reed. Ed Reed retired. A lot of guys. Man, the NFL is going to a whole new face next year. Palomalo retired. Ed Reed retired. Both the Niners guys retired. It's just been. I mean, there's going to be just a completely different looking league next year. Ed Reed is going to go down as one of the best safeties of all time. Definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. But how about this? He retired, Palomalo retired, but Woodson's still playing. It's going to be. I think this is going to be his 18th year, or something like that for Woodson. That's pretty damn good. Now, how are you supposed to stop this when you have 3-4 guys there hitting this guy, and he falls forward for 5 yards? I'm not going to call it a glitch, but it's almost like having a glitch in the game, where you got all these guys tackling one guy, and he just bashes through all of you. It's crazy. Now I got to figure out this guy's defense. He's probably going to score. I mean, I got to score quick, and then I have to figure out how to stop him. Yep, he's just going to keep running it. That's positive, though. If I can hold him to a field goal, I'm in good shape. The only problem is coin toss glitch. See, now most guys, what they would do is they would score if they could and go for 2 to seal out the game, to cheese it out. I don't do that. If you're gonna beat me, you're gonna beat me. I'm not gonna fucking cheese out the game by scoring and going for 2 and getting a cheese win. I was playing a game earlier against one of my subs, and delay a game. That's good. All right, we might be able to hold this guy to a field goal now. That's fine. Now I got to figure out how to stop his fucking his all blitz defense. I'm not nervous about it. It's just like it's a pain in the ass when that's all that somebody does is just constantly blitz. Now he's going to roll out, of course, roll out, wait for a guy to spring open, just like that. How are you supposed to defend a garbage play like that? That's why I hate these guys that do this shit. It doesn't take skill. Now watch. Now watch. He's going to go for 2 because, oh, I got my extra point. But let me go for 2 anyway. All right, I'm surprised. Most people go for 2 after that. They go for the quarterback run up the middle. But how are you supposed to defend a play? How are you supposed to defend a play where a guy just rolls out and puts everybody on slants? And eventually someone's going to get open because the play is broken at that point. So everyone just scatters around. Yeah, here comes the heat. And it's going to get right in. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked in this game, I'm going to be honest. It's like he's basically nano blitzing me. Because that's skillful to do that. Look at this. How are you supposed to get the ball off? See what happens here now is you got to change the way you play because you got to stop his nano blitz. Come on. There you go, Miller. I don't know why Miller's in there, but I mean you can see I put Gronkowski in there, but somehow Bruce Miller's in there. I don't know why. And he's still in there. That's great. Now, explain that to me. You sub your guy out, you put Gronkowski on the outside, and somehow your fullback is out there. Like, get the fuck out of here with bullshit, please. Can we please just get out of here with bullshit? And he's still out there. Like, what the fuck is that? And I gotta leave. I gotta leave my guy into block because heavy heat's coming. No, actually, he's not sending heavy heat this time. And I can't throw the fucking ball nowhere. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something different here. Leave my running back in the block. He looks like he's only rushing 4 this time. At least let's see how it's seen the last couple of plays. Yeah, he's only rushing 4. So, at least he's finally playing somewhat legit. Instead of nano blitzing the piss out of me.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Now he's going back to it. But I'm going to leave my running back in the block. I trust Gronkowski more than I trust anybody else. There you go, Burris. Oh, there you go, Burris. All right. Now, still got all our timeouts. All right. We still got all our timeouts. Now, I got to figure out how to stop his fall forward for 3 yards running game. Look, of course, you're going to call that a user pick. It's a tough game. Now, how the fuck is Plaxico Burris in there as a tight end? Meanwhile, I can't put Gronkowski out in a play because see, like that's what I'm saying. How do you defend that when all guy does is roll out and put all those guys on slants? It's almost indefensible because somebody's going to get open every fucking time. And then I'm gonna get the typical troll. It's gonna you mad, bro? Yeah, I'm fucking mad. God. Just trash rollouts every fucking play. And he's not even got huge. 15 carries for 54 yards, but they're like bitch yards, like fall forward for 3 yards at a time. Now here comes the rollout again. It's not like I'm playing bad defense. 15 carries. Like I said, 15 carries for now 50 yards is pretty good. But now it's 3rd down. And I guarantee you, I'll be shocked if he runs the ball here. He's going to go roll out again. I know it. Yep, here he goes. He's going to go roll out. And here we go. Let's roll out. Pick that off. Thank you, Peterson. Finally, get a stop. All right. Now, I basically have his defense figured out. Okay? I basically have his defense figured out. See, what sucks now is I went for the 2 points before I didn't get it because a field goal will be absolutely huge for me right now. But unfortunately, I got fucking jobbed. Come on, Miller, run. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Fucking game is rough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hit the hole. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so you take that timeout, boy. Now I'm going to do the QB sneak over the top. I am going to go for 2 again. I have to. Perfect. Wow. What a turnaround. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. You'll see. Watch this. Boy, you could talk about an epic turnaround. Let's see. Oh, come on! He didn't even put his hands up. Wow! He didn't even put his hands up. The ball's just batted down. That's 3 bad passes now that Eli's fucked me on.
And no return as this goes for a touchback.
Man. Boy, it's never easy, is it? I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I don't want an easy game. But, hey, at least, you know what? Worst case scenario, at least I got good gameplay up finally. Here it goes. Man, I would love to hit stick fumble right there. One thing I will say, I'm pretty good at adapting to people. Oh, thank God! Holy shit, that was the game right there. And I got stuck too, because he quick snapped me. I got stuck on a defensive lineman. Man, that was the game right there. But what I was saying is, one thing I will say, and it's not to pat myself on the back or anything like that, I do tend to adapt pretty well to people and how they play. Man, you got to give me that pick. I do adapt to people pretty well and how they play, and I make my adjustments the way I need to. Now I just need to cover. He can throw it to Walter Payton. I'm sorry, he can throw it to Bo Jackson only once. I'm not worried about that. Why would you hand the ball off? You're not gonna go 70 yards or even 50 yards at that point. Now he has to throw the ball deep. Yeah, I do adjust. I do tend to adjust well to people. It's hard sometimes, I'm not going to lie. And it might take me all game to do it, but I do figure shit out. Unless it's Fagdy. I'll be honest, Fagdy really just pisses me off. And it does get in my head, and that's why I lose the games I do sometimes, because I get so infuriated with the fact that some dirtbag is trying to fuck you out of a game that it just pisses me off. I don't think straight. But I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you next time. Later.